morning, my entrepreneurial friends. We're going to talk about some habits today. No, we're not going to talk, NLP, neuro-linguistic pro. We're not going to do any of that kind of stuff. I'm going to talk about just some basic habits that anybody in a sales job needs to do. Are you guys ready for this? No matter what you do for a living, you need to prospect a minimum of 1 hour a day. Now, let me give you the rules of prospecting. When you prospect, you don't leave messages, you don't send emails, you don't check your emails, you don't do nothing. It's 1 hour of outbound phone calls. At the third ring, hang up. Statistics prove that most voicemails pick up on the fourth ring. If they didn't answer by 3, you're going to voice jail. Okay? Next. So, let it ring 3 times, go. No messages, no emails, no nothing. Bam, 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 bam. Now, after that, prospect for 1 hour. You need to have a minimum of 25 follow-up emails a day. A minimum of 25 follow-up emails a day. Now, next is a minimum of 10 texts. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of my teams do a lot more than 10 texts, but that's minimum. Expectations is 10 texts a day, and then 5 handwritten note cards per day. So what this does is this allows you to go through all 4 means of communication. We have voice, email, text, and handwritten note cards. And if you focus your day, a minimum expectation. So I'm telling you right now, if you're newer to the industry, you better double all those numbers. Minimum. Okay? If you're older in the industry and you're really busy, okay, I'm going to tell you right now, these need to be your minimum standards. If you want to be excellent at what you do, and you want to be able to maximize your day, then we need to be able to focus and time block. Now, I have several clients that do an hour and a half of prospecting. They will do an hour of prospecting and then 30 minutes of text prospecting. Another thing that they do is about 5-10 minutes before they leave the office, they'll send 10 to 15 different text prospecting out as they're driving home. You can do it at any time. That's the good part, okay, is that you can do it at any time. Another thing I want to talk about is means of communication. So there's this stigma. It's been around for 500 years. A lead's good for 15 minutes. That's it. So if it's an online lead, whatever it is, it's good for 15 minutes. So let me ask you a question. You're a consumer just as much as you are an entrepreneur. If you go online looking for something and you go ahead and put in your contact information, are you expecting a phone call to be back on? Did you really want to talk to a human on the phone? Or were you hoping to just get some data? Okay? I ask you that question for this reason. It's because it's been a standard in this industry for many, many decades. That a lead comes in and we pick up the phone and call them immediately. Well, let me ask you a question. If you wanted to talk to me, you would call my number at 1-800-957-8353. You agree with that? You would call my number and you would want to talk to myself or one of my business consultants. If you just wanted to get some information or download something or whatever, you would go to www.corcorancoaching.com and you would put in the minimum stuff that you need to do to be able to get what you're looking for. Do you want me to call you after you do that? No. So you chose the non-invasive mode of communication. So I want you to test this theory. Leads are still good for 15 minutes. I don't care what happens. But I want you to do this. When an online lead comes in, I want you to send a text and an email immediately and wait 10 minutes and then pick up the phone and call. And you're going to see a majority of those leads will reply to a text and an email immediately. Because most people that are online searching, and you get a lead at 10 o'clock in the afternoon, or 10 o'clock in the morning, or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, there's a very, very strong chance that they're at work. And at work, they can communicate via chat, they can text, they can email, but they don't want to pick up the phone and have their coworker on the other side of the cubicle listening to you talk to them about real estate. So test this theory out. Between now and the end of the year, when you get an online lead, just send a text and an email, wait till the 10th minute, then pick up the phone and call. It's these little subtle things in life that will change you from good to great. Again, we talk about this on almost every single video. I'm not normal. I mean, seriously, I'm not. I'm a trailblazer. However, we get amazing results because we're not doing what everybody else is doing. And I expect the same from you. So instead of picking up the phone and calling in 15 minutes, just send a little text and an email, wait 10 minutes, then pick up the phone. Give them the opportunity to communicate in the means that they chose. So, in summary, minimum 1 hour prospecting, minimum of 25 email follow-ups, minimum of texts, 10 texts, and 5 handwritten note cards. Now, if you're newer and you don't have a large SOI, you're probably not going to be able to every day do 5 handwritten note cards. So adjust that, but do at least a minimum of 1 to 2. And I'm telling you, your career will change. This is an entrepreneurial skill that is used in every single industry. If you're selling widgets, Kirby's, or real estate, this is what you need to implement. Okay? Have an amazing day, and God bless.